So we do have monthly field trips. There's Belcara, which is where we go kayaking. I can say I have never kayaked in my life before until I went to Apex. And then when I went kayaking, I was terrified. Everybody was trying to flip me, and it was ridiculous. So, move on. There's more ceremonies. Aboriginal Day. We have a salmon barbecue. That's actually coming up on Thursday. And there's a salmon barbecue, a circle of sharing, cultural presenters, and visitors from like all over district. It's pretty cool. And I don't know, Sam cooks. Sam, our Aboriginal support worker, he cooks all the salmon outside in the little barbecue. It smells up the whole school. It's a really fun day because we get to just share everything that we've learned about Aboriginal ancestry and all of that. And it's nice because a lot of us don't really have a chance to share these things with people. So there's anti-bullying. This is a big one. We all are together and we're trying to promote like being kind to others, treating others with respect, treating others as people. We have such a supportive network, and I believe that this anti-bullying day is one of the biggest reasons because we've shown that we can treat each other as fellow human beings. For the Aboriginal Achievement Awards, this one I'm really excited for because you get a really cool necklace with a little eagle when you graduate. I'm super excited because I feel like that will just help me identify more as an Aboriginal person. And it will help me be who I almost want to be, and it identifies all of the achievements that I've made at Apex. So for the sharing circles, I've kind of touched on that a little bit. It's pretty amazing. Just, again, that whole family thing. So we do certificates and such, like programs that are normally offered for quite a bit of money that quite a bit of the students don't have. This helps us get out into the workforce. This helps us learn things that we didn't think we were capable of before. There's food safe, construction, first aid, forklift, and all of these help us become upstanding members of society, where we get out there into the workforce and we can treat other people the way they want to be treated, and we can be treated the way we want to be treated. So these on the slides here, it's the pride of our grads. These are quotes from some of the grads this year. And the first one is by Darian. She's one of my good friends. She's been with me here at Apex since we started. And her quote is, "I'm proud that I was able to actually succeed in my educational goals and be able to graduate earlier than I was supposed to." And I never thought she'd ever say something like that because she's always very guarded about things like that, deep to her. So just to kind of hear those words, it was really nice. So for Michaela, it's pretty much the same thing. I'm proud that I'm just graduating, especially early. She's only 16 years old, but with Apex and the way that they have helped her to strive forwards, she's able to graduate at only 16 years old. And that's amazing. So then there's Austin. I don't really know him that well, but he's a really nice kid. He says, "I'm proud that the school and I worked together to help me graduate on time." He was not meant to graduate on time. He would have probably, without coming to Apex, been working in school for another maybe 1-2 years, and now he can graduate when he's supposed to. And then there's me, Tammy. I'm proud that I managed to graduate the year I was supposed to, and of the way I've grown and matured at this school. So that's pretty much it. So then here's our students, more little quotes and stuff. There's me and Shayla at the bottom. And there's one student, Brina, and this is pretty much them saying what makes them feel at home at Apex. Brina says, "The staff are like family and the food is good." So Shayla, this lovely one right here, she said, "The people here made me feel very welcome," because this is actually her first year here. And Kyle, he says, "The teachers make me feel more welcome than anywhere else in my life," which I think was pretty deep. Trey says, "The staff, how nice they are, makes me feel at home. it's like a home away from home. And I've heard some things about his home life, and I'm not surprised at his statement there. So Michaela says, I feel safe here. It's a second family for me. And, you know, I can identify with that. Trevor says the teachers are nice. And then he didn't really expand on that. He kind of walked away after I asked him. Dalen says, I have a welcoming place to go to every morning. And I agree. So then here's what the staff say for why Apex is home. Angela, my family support worker, she's amazing and I love her to death. She says, Pat's home cooking makes Apex home for me. So then, she's a sweetheart. Chris says, the size of Apex, how close-knit the community is, makes me feel at home. I identify with that one as well. Tanya says, the rest of the staff are like family to me. And they act like it. Rachel says, the relationship among the staff is something I admire and something that makes me feel at home. She's someone who came in for schooling. She came in to learn how to become a teacher and how to become a TA and all of that at Apex. And after only a year here, teaching on and off for, I think she only came in about 3 days a week. And then sometimes she didn't come in quite a bit, but she already got that from coming in just that little. And then Mia, my lovely teacher right here, says, I get a deep sense of belonging and pride in the accomplishments of students that have challenging needs. And you know, we do. We have a lot of challenging needs, and the teachers work their hardest to meet those. So Harold, our janitor, he is amazing, and he says the kids make this school into a home. You know, I can agree. So Livy, his dog, says woof, translated by Harold into treats. Yeah, she always comes wandering down the hallway looking into Angela's office for her treats. So then, this one I wrote. And I wrote this about Sam. And it says, personally, Big Sam has been a huge part of my success at this school. I've had a lot of hardship throughout the duration of my schooling here, and the fact that I can have someone who can personally identify to talk to is the best. His leading of the Warrior Club is awesome. He gives a special group of individuals special opportunities, such as going to learn about their culture and their background. His presence soothes everybody. He's very much the Buddha of the school, bringing prosperity and peace to all. He's going to help me look into applying for an Aboriginal college, an opportunity I would not have known of or considered if not for him.